Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever it is for you. Welcome back to another Division 2 video. It's Tuesday. We're gonna check out the vendor reset, starting with the countdown that's just behind us. So let's dive right in and let me show you what you can pick up this week. Starting with the countdown, the big show is for sale here. Not really great in rolls if you ask me, and Perfect Thunderstrike is kinda trash. Talent. Then over to the force multiplier. Comes with skill haste and hazard protection. So this could be something if you want to go for a full skill build. And then roll that hazard protection wave for some skill damage, for example. Boydman, perfect. Vanguard, hazard protection and critical hit damage already on there. So you can use it for a damage build or for a full tank build. Roll the critical hit damage away for some armor generation for a full tank build, for example. Let's jump over. And there we are at the White House, and it's not worth it in my humble opinion. So skip over it and let's jump over to the clan vendor. At the clan vendor we can find the force multiplier again with skill haste on there. Again, you can change that to skill damage. Of course, that weapon handling to change it for a skill build. Future initiative for sale here. Knee pads of tip of the spear with 4.7% critical hit chance and 12.5% weapon damage. Eclipse knee pads with 17.2% repair skills, and that's pretty much it. The rest isn't really worth it in my humble opinion. Maybe the China Light knee pads with skill haste already on there as some critical hit chance. You can use it for a crit skill build or roll that critical hit chance away for some skill damage. Let's jump over. And there we are at the campus. Night Watcher for sale here, not really great. Relic for sale here, it drops a lot for me in the open world, so I will never pick this up. And the rest again is not really great, so you can buy those named pieces or skip it for this week. And there we are at the theater stage, left for sale here as the named item with perfect sledgehammer on there. The rest isn't really worth it. Maybe these knee pads of Golan, they already come with critical hit damage on there, so you can roll that status effect away for some armor regeneration for your crit. Armor regeneration build if you need that critical hit damage on there. Mostly, you probably need some crit chance, but pick it up if you're looking for it. Let's jump over. And there we are at the castle settlement. The Brutus is for sale here. This is the named item with perfect. Behind you on there, not really great to buy, but maybe for your expertise system. Next to that, it's not really worth it. Maybe you can pick up this holster from Wyvern with 8.3% skill damage already on there and critical hit damage. So maybe you can use this for a crit skill build or roll that critical hit damage away for some skill haste, for example. But that's pretty much it. Let's see what the DZs have to offer. And there we are, DZEs, the pinprick is for sale here. This is the named item and that will come with perfect first blood. Not really great if you ask me, same as for that talent. And the rest isn't really worth it as well. So let's jump over to our next DZ and hopefully they have some better stuff in store for us. And there we are at DZ South, and it's not worth it in my humble opinion. There are two named items here, but not really worth buying. And that's pretty much it for DZ South. So let's jump over to our last DZ and see what DZ West is all about. And there we are, our last DZ. The Colebre is the named item that comes with perfect jazz hands, and that's pretty much everything you might want to pick up. It's still very low in attributes, but maybe you're looking for that Colebre. The rest isn't really worth it in my humble opinion, so jump over it, skip over it, and let's go to New York. And there we are, first vendor in New York, and it's not worth it. Maybe you can go for the profit, but that's pretty much it. This is the named item from the vendor, and it's not really that great for the rolls, and the perfect determined is kinda trash versus the normal determined. So again, I would leave everything here, maybe buy that profit for your expertise, for example. And there we are at Roy, our last vendor, and unfortunately this is not worth it as well. So that's pretty much the whole vendor reset video, full overview of all the vendors. Of course, yesterday I showed you what we can buy at Danny Weaver. He's closed right now, so if you didn't talk to Weaver yet, he will open up tomorrow, and check out this video to see what you can get with him. And that's pretty much it. Tomorrow, of course, I will show you Cassie Mendoza closing this 3-day vendor reset off, and hopefully she has some better stuff in store for us. But that's pretty much it. Thank you very much for sticking until the end. Enjoy the rest of your day, and if you like this video or helped you out in any way or form, make sure to like this video. And if you're new here and or you want to be updated about the Division 2, the Division Universe, and the future Division 3, because it is announced, make sure to hit that subscribe button as well, and I will see you in the next one. PurePrime out!